যে তোমরা এখানে থাকো, তুমি আর রায়ান পাশাপাশি থাকো। রূপম ভাইয়ের ওই যে ওনাকে আমি ট্রাই করলাম, হচ্ছে না কাজ। কেন ভাইজান, পড়ে গেছিলেন নাকি? ও এই যে আপহিলটার কথা বলছিলাম আর কি, এখানে একটা হালকা আপহিল আছে আনটিল লিওনের পরে আবার ব্যাংকের আগে আরেকটু। আপনি সবারই করতেছেন, আপনারা কেউ করবে না? এই যে হচ্ছে
So the reason why we gathered today here is like we all know what happened in London, Ontario. A family of 4 has been murdered brutally, and one child, and the only family member that's alive is a 9-year-old kid. It's very, very devastating. It's horrendous. It's unacceptable. So we'd like to begin our session with 1 minute silence to show solidarity and respect towards the departed souls. Can we have a 1 minute silence, please? Thank you, everybody. There is no question that our heart is aching. We're in pain. Our hearts are broken. Our minds are numb. But we still manage to gather here together.
খেয়াল করছেন ওই মিনিট কিন্তু গাড়ি ঘোড়া যায় না সামনে দিয়ে।
Stand here together. We still manage here to show solidarity with everyone, regardless of their race, regardless of their color, regardless of their faith, regardless of their ethnicity. We're not going to cowed by Islamophobia. We're not going to cowed by racism. We're not going to cowed by some reckless person's reckless behavior just because they hate us. We want to win the heart of the people. We want to be we want to be part of the society. We want to be part of the Canadian culture. We want to get accepted. So therefore, we do have some speakers today. We have Honorable Member of Parliament Chandra Arya, and we also have the philanthropist, the Executive Director of Human Cancer International, Sister Mahmoud Khan. So they're gonna have their speech in a moment. So First of all, I would like to invite Sister Mahmouda Khan. She's the director, executive director of the Human Center International. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sister Mahmouda Khan.
একটু সানি ওদিকে একটু
Hello everyone. I would like to greet everyone here with the best, for me the best greeting ever, which is salam, means peace. Peace for everybody. Not discriminating, not separating. So salam everyone. Thank you BCCB for organizing this. Well, you know, because we could have talked about many things. We could have talked about gender equality, discrimination, racism, Islamophobia. There's so much humanitarian things to talk about, but I specifically wanted to talk about hate today. Because what happened with our family, our brothers and sisters in London, is because of hate. It is hate crime. You are all reading the newspaper, that's how it's being identified. Now what is hate? Like, dictionary obviously will say it's intense and passionate dislike, but that is not the right meaning. Because those of us who have experienced any level of hate, we know that it's way beyond intense and passionate dislike. The impact and the effect that leaves it in us, it scars us for our whole life. I lived in Canada more than 3/4 of my life. This is my home. But did I face hate here? Yes, I did. When I moved here, because of my accent, I was being made fun of and laughed at. Because of a certain way I dressed, I was being made fun of because we were coming back from a party in our cultural dress code. That should not happen because this universe, it is our home, same to everybody, equal. It's not, no one's over another. This earth is ours to take care of. We're guardian of this world. We have equal right, equal responsibility, equal in every way. And yes, I have been told to go back home. When I come here, I get stopped at the immigration because my name is Mahmouda Khan. They'll pull me aside
Are you okay?
and I get a question for hours. Sometimes.
You
It's
can sit.
embarrassing. This is my home.
Yeah, you can sit
I
here.
never paid tax
It's
in
okay.
Bangladesh. I paid taxes here for more than 20
Yeah, you
years.
can sit here.
I've never contributed to infrastructure or parks and recreation or even the salary of the public servant in Bangladesh, but I did here. So no one can tell me that Canada is any less home to me than anyone else here. This is my home. No one can tell me to go back. When I go to Bangladesh, people tell me, ask me, where are you from? Well, I was born here, but I did all my education and employment. I was raised in Canada. Here I'm getting asked all the time, where are you from? I'm from here. I was born here. I did all my school here. What do you mean, where am I from? Okay, I was born in Bangladesh. So what, I don't have any home? Because my parents chose to come here for a better future, for more safety and security? No, this is my home. I could walk on the street with my children and cross the street without any fear that I'm gonna get run over, that my son will wake up in the hospital without mom and dad or sister. I cannot. I was walking the corner. Sorry, this makes me very emotional. 4 years ago, when the shooting happened at the club in Orlando, my 16-month son and I were crossing the street to take him to the daycare. I was thrown stones at. Why? Because I had hijab on. Few years ago, my son was 2 years old. We're just standing at the bus stop peacefully. Some elderly came and started shouting at me. My son was so scared, 2 years old. He's running, he's crying. He wants to hide behind me. Why? Because I have a hijab, because I have a certain skin color, or maybe I have a certain accent. That is not right. Now, what do we do to respond to the hate? All those experiences that I had as a childhood, I had only most of my life, I had immigrant and Muslim friends growing up because certain groups didn't want to play with us because of the skin difference. If I approached them, they would look away from me or walk away from me. I grew up here, but I have faced Islamophobia, racism, discrimination, gender biasness because I'm a woman. It took me a long, hard time to move into a leadership position because of my gender. And of course, it's not only my story, it's everyone's story. We have all shared that. Now, how do we reply to that? What did I do? Do I want to respond to hate with hate? No. Do I want to hold on to grudges and seek out revenge or revenges? No. What did I do? I said, you know what? All these people who are spreading hate, I'm going to make them love me and respect me, my community, my religion, my whole Canada. They're going to come to me with respect. And that's why I started working so hard. I reached out to my neighbors. We went above and beyond to reach out to our neighbors on Eid. We'll give them sweets. We'll clean their yard. We will go to the park and clean the park. We went above and beyond to prove that we are worth it to be in Canada. We matter. We deserve respect. We deserve love. And it paid off. It paid off because of my parents' belief that this is Canada. This is your world. This is your home. Do not back out. You stand up for yourself. So all four of us, sister, we did that. We're all professionals. We're all in leading management position only because we did not back up. We did not reply to hate with hate. We responded with love and respect. Disrespect me, I'll give you more respect. Give me hate, I will respond with more love. Until you realize that Islam is about peace. Canada is equal. It's same for everybody. This universe, the universal law applies the same way to everyone. And everyone once will realize that as long as we don't respond back with hate. Doesn't matter what others are doing, that's their responsibility, their call. We're responsible for our own choice, for our own action. So own up your choice, own up your decision, own up your actions, and be even better than those haters out there. Thank you so much, and inshallah I pray that one day there will be no reason for such gathering. You will gather to celebrate love, inshallah. Thank you so much, family.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mahmoud. Thank you so much for your invaluable speech. Before we move on to the next speaker, I would love to request all of you guys to remain to show 1 minute silence again for the 215 children remains that we've recently been found in the residential school for the indigenous community. So we would like to show our respect and solidarity towards that community because we believe that they deserve it. They deserve our respect, they deserve our love, they deserve our apology. So let's do 1 minute silence for the remains of the 215 children. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Now, I'd like to welcome our next speaker, Mr. Umesh Kumar. He's the president of Indian Canadian Association, and I would like to welcome him to say some few words.
I'm a president of India-Canada Association. On behalf of India-Canada Association, I would like to say that entire country, our entire Indian Association is standing with you. We know that it's a tough time for all of us. There's a mental sickness which is going on because of that this has happened. We need to take a necessary step to educate people. It's a mental problem. It's not belong to anybody, any individual. We have to educate them that it's not the skin color or the dress. We are one of them. What we are doing to develop this country. Each and every individual is working hard to see that Canada is prospering, continue, and whatever way every individual can contribute to increase the economy. So they are doing their best. We have to tell. I think we should have some workshop to show that where and how we are contributing to the Canadian economy. So we should take some necessary steps. We should learn and we should stand with all together to show that in this difficult situation we are one. We are not that from India. We are not from Bangladesh. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much, Mr. Umesh Kumar. Thanks for your valuable speech. Is there anyone wants to, talk about something, any topic they would like to share with us? Their views, their opinion from the audience. If anyone wants to talk, anybody wants to share their opinion? Wally, come forward. Thank you.
গুলি চলবে
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much everyone for joining us today. We are really shocked and surprised to see what happened in London, Ontario on the 5th of June. So this was really a murder. This was really something that we do not expect someone could do in Canada. So really, from my experience, I have been treated in different places based on my color, based on my accent. So which is not really, shouldn't be happening here. So this is our small group, cycling group here. We have come here for a peace rally to show our solidarity with the London family, what happened. And also we want our voice to be heard to the parliament, to the local MPs, to the local leaders, and to understand that the root of the problem, Islamophobia, is real. And this needs to be resolved as quickly as possible before it gets worse. So everyone who is hearing me and who is actually here in prison, please pass this message to whoever responsible for the local government or for the Canadian system. Let this be a rule or maybe a policy that this type of I really want to walk toward the street, also maybe bike to the street with my family without any scaredness. So this is what I want from Canada. This is why we have moved from one country to another country, right? So this is something that we do not want to see in the future, and we also want everyone to take the responsibility to maybe share or maybe aware everyone what is happening, and also we should do our due diligence and raise our voice against hatred, against all sort of racism. So please let our voice be heard to the Canadian Parliament, and we do something about the problem about Islamophobia. I would like to thank you everyone who have joined us. I also thank you BCCB Ottawa, and also thank you Rocky Bhai and everyone organizing this, and also Sister Mahmuda, who really talked. I really was listening to her, and also the president of the Indian Association. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Wally Bhai. I just want to reiterate what Wally Bhai said is like we really want our government, a political party, all the parties actually out there. We want them to take actions. We want them to acknowledge. We want them to start a serious dialogue actually, because how many lives has to be taken before you even seriously talk about Islamophobia? We just want to know, like, how many lives has to be taken before we take it seriously. So I would like to invite our next speaker, who is the Honorable Member of Parliament, and he is also a very good social activist. I would like to invite Mr. Chandra Arya, the Member of Parliament. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I thank Tanjeeb Chowdhury, Asad Mahmood and volunteers of BCCB who organized this rally, give an opportunity for us to share the grief jointly and also to condemn the terrorist attack in London, Ontario that took the life of a Muslim family. As stated in the Parliament, Islamophobia is increasing the death counts in Canada. We have seen it over and over again. The death count is increasing and the hate crimes is increasing. Hate crimes across various communities, Muslim Canadians, Jewish Canadians, Asian Canadians, the hate crimes increasing tremendously. As stated there, we want a Team Canada approach. A Team Canada approach where the elected officials at the city level, provincial level and federal level work hand in hand, work together with the community to see what best can we do immediately to tackle these hate crimes. You know, every member of parliament gets one chance every 4-year term, only one chance to present a private bill. In the last parliament, my private member's bill was dealing with the criminal code related to hate crimes. My bill, which is now law, it strengthened the subsection dealing with the criminal code that dealt with hate crimes, but I am first to acknowledge that this is not enough. There are gaps in the legal system, there is gap in the law dealing with hate crimes, and we need to fill that gap. Good thing is that all political parties are in agreement with this. Wherever the loopholes are there, wherever the gap is there, to fill that in, whether it's the city level or the provincial level or the federal level. That is one. The second important component of Team Canada approach is education. You know, we cannot change the behavior of Canadians by just passing laws. We also need to educate.
True.
The education should come from the young kids in the school to adults Canadians. We need to educate online, we need to educate offline. So this is the thing that I have proposed, and I am glad that I have got unanimous support from all political parties, from Prime Minister Trudeau to the opposition parties. They are all in tandem, and national dialogue has been proposed very soon, I believe next month, and then we'll take it from there. Once again, thank you so much for inviting me here.
Firstly, I have never used a device like this before, so my apology. Secondly, Iftikhar is the motivation. It's just one person coming towards me, but there are, if I count here, probably 40 to 50 of you, and each of you have a story in your heart that you want to share. You want to say that to somebody. You have experienced something somewhere, and you felt for it. Even if you didn't, you came out today to make a difference. You want the Canada that you call home. You want the Canada you feel safe at. And that's why you are out here. Thank you so much for coming out in such a short notice. Honorable MP Chandra Arya, Sister Mahmouda, and Umesh Kumar, thank you for coming and joining us in this short notice. And definitely this wonderful and very powerful speeches and words are going to inspire us, our community, and the future generation who are sitting here. Not for today, we are working for tomorrow. So guys, what we want today is action. We want action. Our words, this awareness needs to be communicated, should be taken to the next levels, to the authorities. We want action! We want
Action!
We want
Action!
The takeaway from today's demonstration is what we can do from here. My wife wears hijab. I don't want my wife to look at her shoulder every second while walking to the path in the neighborhood. I want my son to be safe. And it's not for me only. It's for everyone here. Not only here, the entire nation. We are all one, Canadians. We want safety. That's the awareness we want to create. That's what we want to take from here. The lovely experiences, the bad experiences, the negativities. Anything that we get to Here, please spread it out. We want the authorities to let us know the stories. What happened in downtown Ottawa, we want it to be heard, known, and shared with others. We want our sisters to be safe. We want safety. 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 I won't take too much of your time, but all the volunteers who managed to come here, do everything in this short notice, thank you so much. And definitely HCI for bringing all the water and hand sanitizer. Please help yourself with the water. I know it's hot. Thank you again. We'll finish it off here and we keep working for the future. Thank you.
আমরা একই লাইন ধরে যাব, রাইট?
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming by. So what we're going to do is like we're going to head back
Oh,
to where
biker. Or stand to last.
Please make sure that you follow Arnav and Mustaqim and Mirza Bhai. Please make sure that you follow the lead so that we can occupy one of the lane of the street and then go back to Lebanon Flat.
Hey, Ryan, careful. Oh. Eh? Richie hore. Hore yan. Okay. হ্যাঁ ভাই, আমার সিটটা অনেক নিচে আর কি। চলো চলো যাও। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, ওই যে সিটটা একটু উপরে তুলতে হয়েছে আর কি। আপনার মায়েরা গেল গো।